What is the halo effect? The halo effect is a cognitive bias that occurs when a person's overall impression of someone, or something, influences their perception of that person or thing's individual traits or characteristics. This phenomenon was first described by psychologist Edward Thorndike in 1920, who observed that military officers tended to rate their subordinates as having either uniformly good or uniformly poor qualities. He dubbed this tendency the halo effect because it seemed as though a halo of positive or negative attributes was surrounding the individual. Since then, the halo effect has been studied extensively by psychologists and has been found to have significant implications in a wide range of contexts, from business and politics to personal relationships and social interactions. The basic idea behind the halo effect is that people tend to make judgments based on their overall impression of a person or thing, rather than on specific, objective criteria. For example, if someone is attractive, they may be perceived as more intelligent, competent, and trustworthy than someone who is less physically appealing. Similarly, if someone is successful in one area, such as business or sports, they may be seen as having positive attributes in other areas as well, even if there is no direct evidence to support this belief. One reason that the halo effect is so pervasive is that it is often unconscious, meaning that people may not even realize that they are making judgments based on their overall impression of a person or thing. This can lead to inaccurate or biased evaluations, as people may overlook or discount negative traits or behaviors that do not fit with their initial impression. Another factor that contributes to the halo effect is the human tendency to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs or biases, while ignoring or discounting information that contradicts them. This is known as confirmation bias and can reinforce our initial impressions of a person or thing, even if they are not accurate. The halo effect can have significant consequences in a variety of contexts. In business, for example, it may lead managers to make hiring or promotion decisions based on subjective factors such as appearance or likability, rather than on objective measures of job performance. In politics, it may lead voters to support a candidate based on their charisma or personality, rather than on their policies or qualifications. In personal relationships, the halo effect can lead people to overlook negative traits or behaviors in their partners, or to idealize them based on their overall impression. This can create unrealistic expectations or lead to disappointment and conflict when the reality of the person or relationship does not match up to the idealized image. One way to combat the halo effect is to be aware of it and to consciously seek out objective information when making judgments about people or things. This can involve asking for feedback from others, seeking out diverse perspectives, and actively challenging our own biases and assumptions. In addition, it can be helpful to focus on specific, measurable criteria when evaluating someone's performance or abilities, rather than relying on overall impressions or subjective factors. This can involve setting clear goals and benchmarks, and regularly reviewing progress against these objectives. Overall, the halo effect is a pervasive cognitive bias that can have significant implications for our perceptions, judgments, and decisions. By being aware of this phenomenon and actively working to combat it, we can make more accurate and objective evaluations of the people and things around us.